Well, the last live production is finished 1 hour ago. So I can say that globally it worked well. What was very difficult is to start from the first day in a very strong way after the last live was 8 months ago in Poland. So we have to set everything again and to find the way to work together again in a new environment with a completely different stage and different conditions. In Poland it was raining and the stages are different, of course, from here. So all the team has had to go back together again. After 8 months, each of us has done something different, and we have to be in time ready for the first live, which was a live on internet. So unfortunately, everything didn't work perfectly. We had some problems with the transmission of the helicopter shots. But after, in the second live, it was a little bit better, but still some problems, but we improved step by step. And in the afternoon of day one, so for the third and fourth live, it was okay. Everything worked well. We found each other the good way again to work together. And then today, which was the second day of production, everything was fine. Technically, it was perfect. Hopefully, we had also the chance to have a perfect weather, which is only a question of chance, but we need also chance. And everything was really fine. I'm very happy with what we've done all together. It's a real teamwork. You know, everybody is important, and it's a small team. We work together for 4 years now on this kind of live coverage. But unfortunately, it's not very often. We are doing 2-3 rallies live, and so it's difficult to find again the good rhythm. But as of today, it was really nice. And what is really strong with rallying is that you never know what will happen. So that's why we need to be really good together and to be ready to do what is needed to do. Depending on the situation of the sporting situation. Well, it's good because we worked with RTP Azores. They were happy to broadcast live also all our production at the same time that Eurosport was broadcasting it. So it's an exchange, it's a real collaboration. So they brought us the Obi-Wan, the DSNG and the cameras on the ground for the live coverage. And the energy for the Obi-Wan and all the technical zone. And in exchange for that, we also gave them the live feed for the broadcast on RTP Azores. So I think it's very good collaboration. They did a very good job. We are very happy with what they provided us with in terms of technical support and also of collaboration with all the people involved. So it was really nice. We are very happy with the work with RTP Azores. To go straight to the point, I mean, to have a lot of production tools and to have a big budget and big equipment, sometimes it's not the best. Because, for example, if here we would have the budget, the money to have 2 helicopters, I think it's not an improvement because I only need one. Because we follow the action in one place of the stage and we coordinate the pictures from the helicopter and from the onboard cameras of the car we follow with the helicopter. To have a second helicopter doesn't make any sense. So after, it's 5 years now that we are working on the live coverage of rallying, we know exactly what is important and what is needed exactly to do a good coverage as we are doing it, because there's many ways to make a coverage. You can have a lot of cameras on the ground and switch from one camera to the other one. If they are all linked to the Obi-Wan, you are secured because you're sure that you always have the signal and you will always have pictures. But I think it's not the best way. The best way is to follow a rally stage with onboard cameras and helicopter shots. And in that way, it's only with RF transmission. It's very risky because we have very, very few cameras on the ground, only 3 at the end of the stage. So it covers, let's say, 200 meters, that's all. All the rest of the stage is covered only with onboard and helicopter. So if something wrong happened with the RF transmission, as I explained about the Cineflex picture with the helicopter on day 1, of course we are in trouble. But we trust our technical provider for RF transmission. It's AMP Visual, and we work with them for 4 years now, 5. And but it's the best way to do it. So big money and a lot of technical facilities doesn't mean always an improvement. So now we are really straight to the point to make the best possible work with the less minimum technical facilities. First, because we don't have big budget, but first of all because we think that it's not necessary to have more.